Welcome to subramani.com. Please click on the bell icon and subscribe. I have about 3,000 subscribers, but nice to have more, right? Dil mange more, right? Okay, here I am talking about a word called frugality, which seems to be missing in the dictionary of many people. And I'm not talking of people earning small amounts of money. I'm talking of people earning 20 lakhs each, a couple, age of 29, or she must be 29 or he must be 30, with annual total, sorry, not even annual, with total lifetime savings of 5 lakhs. That too in your PPF or some, I don't think they even have a term insurance, forget endowment policy. They have no insurance, so they had some small savings over the years, whatever they put for 80C, and some of it they have removed because 6-7 years ago, if they put the money, they have been told that they have to remove it, so they remove it. And funnily, you look at them, you talk to them, you know the parents, and she is kept aside some money. Luckily, she is not borrowing it or putting it on an EMI. She is buying a phone, I think an iPhone for something like 80,000-90,000 rupees. Maybe it's not the latest model. And this boy tells me, sir, but Subra sir, we can afford it. And that really got my goat and said, how do you think you can afford it? They can afford it because they are staying with his parents, they are not paying any rent, they are not paying any EMI for the house. They are not even paying much for entertainment because the father is a successful guy. So when they go out for lunch or dinner, the father pays. Occasionally, perhaps for a birthday or a wedding anniversary, they may be paying. I'm not saying no. And still, between the two of them and earning about 50 lakhs gross CTC, they have absolutely no savings except for 5 lakhs. So, and now they wanted to commit for a house. And they wanted to commit to a house which was costing approximately 3 crore 20 lakhs or something, and 3 crore 20 they would spend on interiors and stamp duty and all, would be something like 3.5 crores, which is 7 times the gross, which I thought was too much, because if she got pregnant or she developed some complications in the pregnancy and doctor advises bed rest, then it has to be one person servicing that, and that's not going to be very easy. So, and I just asked him, how do you think you can afford this? So he looked at me and said, why can't I afford a 1 lakh rupee phone? So I explained to him, I said, you can afford a 1 lakh rupee phone simply because you don't pay rent, you don't pay EMI, you do none of those things. So every rupee that you earn, you think you can spend. Therefore, you are able to do this. I said, if you were really smart, where is your investment? Shouldn't you have at least 1 crore rupees of investment by now? Because it's not that you've started earning now, you've been earning now for 7 years or 5-6 years for sure, right? So, but after they left, the father is telling me, Arey, don't stop them from buying a house. It's the only way they will save and invest some money. Otherwise, they just blow everything. So the father has been instrumental in making them buy a big house, which they don't need, with a loan, which they can't afford. But he's saying, let them pay, because it's not as though they would go away and stay there. In fact, they're planning to shift to their rented house soon. So now suddenly his father is very happy with the kind of cash flow pressure that he's put on them. The mother is not happy that the child is leaving, but the father is happy, saying, let him pay rent, let him pay for his food, let him then pay for the EMI which will start, and he'll get the house possession only after 2 years or 2.5 years. So let him understand the cash flow strains. I hope he understands, because normally such children are like boomerang, they come back, and then the father steps in and says, oh, okay, I can afford the EMI. So father contributes to the EMI. So here are 2 kids for whom you're paying for their food, they're not paying you rent, and you're contributing for their EMIs because they think they can't afford it. Now this is ridiculous. I think Indian parents, high time that they cut the umbilical cord and tell the kids that they have to live on their own. 28, 29 and still, or 30 and still not being financially responsible is just not done. Wake up, Indian parents. High time you woke up. Thank you.